Welcome back, Days of Our Lives fans. The episode airing on Friday, February 21st, is packed with intense drama, unexpected twists, and emotional moments that will leave Salem reeling. Brady and Steve are on the verge of a major breakthrough, Rafe fights for his freedom, Kristen comes up with a bold plan, and Jada and Sean find themselves in a dangerously vulnerable situation. Let's break down all the action and analyze what it could mean for the future. After a relentless and dangerous search, Brady Black and Steve Johnson finally manage to track down Ava Vitale. But their relief is short-lived, finding her is only the first step in what will be a long and harrowing journey toward healing and justice. Ava has endured unspeakable trauma, and while she's now free from captivity, the scars, both physical and emotional, will take far longer to heal. For Brady, this moment is a complicated mix of triumph and uncertainty. He has risked everything to bring Ava home, but will she be the same woman he fought so hard to find? The torment of her captivity may have changed her in ways neither of them can fully comprehend. Does she even want to return to the life she once knew, or has this ordeal broken her spirit beyond repair? Brady's emotions are a tangled mess of love, guilt, and desperation. He wants to be her protector, but is she ready to let him in? As for Steve, his loyalty to Ava has never wavered, but he knows their battle isn't over. The person responsible for Ava's suffering is still out there, and the threat hasn't truly been neutralized. Could Ava still be in danger, even now that she's free? And when the moment comes for Ava to face the person who put her through this nightmare, will she find the strength to fight back, or will fear paralyze her? And then there's the bigger question, how will Salem react to Ava's return? Will she be welcomed back with open arms, or will she be met with suspicion and judgment? As the weight of her ordeal begins to settle in, one thing is clear. The road to recovery will be long, filled with painful memories, lingering fears, and emotional obstacles that won't be easy to overcome. And in true Days of Our Lives fashion, the moment of reunion is only the beginning of a much larger story. Meanwhile, Rafe Hernandez finds himself trapped in an unimaginable nightmare, fighting to reclaim his own identity. The real Rafe, having been replaced by an imposter, has endured weeks of manipulation, deception, and isolation. Every moment in captivity has been a battle to maintain his sanity, knowing that out in the world, his doppelganger is living his life, making choices in his name, and possibly destroying everything he has worked so hard to build. But escaping isn't just about breaking free physically, it's about proving that he is who he says he is. He must find a way to make someone believe him before it's too late. The people closest to him, his friends, his loved ones, have unknowingly been manipulated by the imposter. Will they see through the lies, or has the damage already been done? Can he convince them of the truth, or will he be left to fend for himself, with no allies to turn to? As Rafe prepares to make his move, every step he takes is fraught with danger. His captors are relentless, knowing that if he escapes, their entire scheme will be exposed. They will stop at nothing to keep him under control. Will he outmaneuver them, using his training and instincts to secure his freedom? Or will his bid for escape backfire, placing him in an even more perilous situation than before? Even if he manages to break free, the fight is far from over. The truth of this deception has the power to send shockwaves through Salem. Who orchestrated this twisted plot, and how deep does the conspiracy go? Once Rafe regains control of his life, will he seek revenge on those who have wronged him, or will he be too focused on repairing the relationships that have been fractured in his absence? One thing is certain, Rafe's battle for freedom is just the beginning. The consequences of his captivity will linger, and when the dust settles, Salem may never be the same again. Kristen DiMera is never short on ideas, and this time, she believes she has a masterstroke, a solution so bold and potentially game-changing that it could shift the balance of power in Salem. She approaches her brother EJ with an intense proposal, convinced that if they work together, they can come out on top. But is her idea truly a brilliant strategy, or just another dangerous gamble that could backfire spectacularly? EJ is no stranger to Kristen's manipulative tactics, and while he respects her ability to navigate Salem's treacherous power plays, he also knows that aligning with her could come at a steep cost. He listens intently, weighing the risks and rewards, but deep down, he wonders, does Kristen have his best interests at heart, or is this all part of her own personal vendetta? Kristen, as always, is 2 steps ahead, making it difficult to determine her true motives. Is she proposing a move that will solidify their family's hold over Salem, Oregon? Is she secretly orchestrating a personal agenda, using EJ as an unwitting pawn? Could this be about reclaiming DeMera Enterprises, settling an old score, or positioning herself in a way that no one will see coming? Whatever Kristen is planning, one thing is certain, her proposal will have ripple effects throughout Salem. If EJ agrees, he could find himself gaining more power than he ever imagined, but if he makes the wrong move, he could lose everything. One miscalculation, one betrayal, and their entire plan could come crashing down, leaving both of them vulnerable to their enemies. Will EJ take the risk, or will he see through Kristen's web of intrigue before it's too late? Elsewhere, Jada Hunter finds herself in an emotionally fragile state, seeking solace in the company of Sean Brady. The night is quiet, but the storm within both of them is raging. As they sit together, sharing their burdens and frustrations, a dangerous chemistry begins to surface, one neither of them saw coming, yet neither can seem to resist. Jada has been grappling with overwhelming stress, a mix of personal struggles and professional turmoil that has left her feeling vulnerable. Sean, too, has been carrying the weight of his own demons, battling feelings of inadequacy and uncertainty. In each other, they find an understanding that feels dangerously comforting, an unspoken connection that offers the kind of reassurance they both desperately crave. What starts as a simple conversation quickly takes a more intimate turn. A lingering glance, a moment of silence that says more than words ever could. These are the tiny cracks that threaten to break open a flood of emotions neither of them is prepared to face. The temptation to cross the line is palpable. Jada knows she shouldn't, but in this moment, she feels seen. Sean, torn between guilt and longing, hesitates, but the pull between them is undeniable. If they do cross that line, the consequences will be far-reaching and devastating. What will this mean for Jada's already complicated relationship with Rafe? And how will Sean cope with the crushing guilt of betraying Belle, a woman he has loved for so long? In Salem, secrets have a way of coming to light, and one stolen moment could ignite a scandal that shakes the entire town to its core. As the tension builds, one question lingers. Will Jada and Sean step back before it's too late, or are they about to make a mistake that neither of them can ever take back? With so many shocking developments in play, Days of Our Lives is heading toward an unforgettable climax. Ava's rescue is just the beginning. Will she be able to truly heal from her ordeal, or is she about to face new challenges that test her strength? The trauma she endured may have changed her in ways even she doesn't yet understand, and the road to recovery could be rockier than anyone expects. Meanwhile, Rafe's fight for freedom is far from over. Even if he manages to escape his captors, will he be able to prove his identity and clear his name? The imposter has done serious damage to his life and relationships. Salem might not be so quick to believe the truth. Could Rafe be forced to go to extreme lengths to reclaim what was stolen from him? EJ and Kristen's alliance is another ticking time bomb. Kristen's latest scheme could either solidify the DeMera family's grip on power or unravel in a way that leaves them both exposed. Is EJ ready to trust Kristen, knowing her plans always come with hidden risks? Will their partnership lead them to new heights, or will it trigger a war that neither of them can control? And then there's Jada and Sean. Their moment of weakness could be the spark that ignites an emotional firestorm. Will they regret their actions and try to pretend it never happened, or will the guilt and secrecy tear their relationships apart? If Rafe or Belle discover the truth, the fallout could be catastrophic. One thing is certain, this is only the beginning. Salem is on the brink of chaos, and no one will emerge unscathed. Loyalties will be tested, betrayals will come to light, and shocking truths will be revealed. The storm is coming, and when it hits, nothing will ever be the same again. That's a wrap for this episode breakdown, Days of Our Lives fans. What are your predictions for the explosive drama ahead? Will Brady and Ava find their way back to each other? Will Rafe's fight for freedom succeed? And could Jada and Sean's mistake unravel everything? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more Days of Our Lives deep dives and updates. Until next time, stay dramatic, stay curious, and brace yourself for even more jaw-dropping moments.